Can you shut the door to the laundry room?
Why is that we're always doing laundry while we're doing videos?
Because it seems that we're always doing laundry.
And it's not... God bless you.
Welcome to Omnis Vegan. My name's Nick.
My name's Jessica.
My name's Neil.
And my name's John. And today we're going to be trying a different set of vegan cheeses. Some of them artesian style. We're going to start by taste testing Follow Your Heart Parmesan style, Kite Hill Ricotta, and Kite Hill Original Soft Fresh, and then
we have the Treeline Tree Nut cheese and Heidi Ho Chevre. I don't know if that's pronounced right, but whatever.
That's a really so cool.
It's funny.
And we're going to be trying them on just plain old saltine crackers.
Yeah, because unlike the other cheese video that we had, which was cheese slices, this is more of
Spreads.
cheese spreads, or we can cut them and so forth. It's not just cheese slices. These are a little bit different cheeses. So we're going to try these on some crackers.
Okay. And we're going to start with dairy-free Parmesan Follow Your Heart. There's a lot of moisture still in the pack.
It definitely smells like regular cheese.
It does smell good.
Yes.
I think it tastes pretty good. It has a little bit more bite than regular Parmesan. It probably has a little bit more lemon juice or some sort of lemon or lime juice or something like that.
What's your name?
It's good, but it's not quite 100% there just because it's got a little bit more bite for me. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but it tastes good.
Yes, it has a very strong Parmesan smell, which is helping it out. It almost has but to me, it has the texture of more like a mozzarella, and
Like mozzarella sticks.
it's not as Parmesan. Pardon me. Parmesan's a very hard cheese, and this is very soft and moist. So it would do very well if you're going to use this in an Italian style recipe.
Absolutely.
It's going to work out. It's probably going to be able to serve almost a dual role in replacing mozzarella and Parmesan. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I definitely can see a use for it in a recipe. I definitely, if it was in a slice, I would eat it. So, an 8 out of 10 for me.
All right, Nick, what do you think?
10.
You're a Parmesan guy.
Yep.
10? You'd put this all over your spaghetti?
10. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's pretty good. I don't think I'd give it a 10 out of 10. I'd probably give it somewhere around a 7 or an 8 just because of that extra little bite that's in there that is not really in regular Parmesan, but it is close to a dairy Parmesan. I would absolutely replace my dairy Parmesan with this in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
And we had actually purchased some Go Veggie Parmesan that ended up not being vegan, so I was a little bit let down by that. But I think this is really good. Like I said, the only reason why I'm not giving it maybe a higher score is just because of that little tang that's on the end. What do you think, Neil?
I disliked it very much. Not really very much, just say by a little. Because, I mean, I don't usually eat Parmesan cheese, but comparably, this one just doesn't satisfy my taste buds, let's say. Had more of a lemon flavor for me, and I dislike it, and I wouldn't really use it, so I'd give it maybe a 5 out of 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's fair.
All right, up next is Kite Hill Ricotta, made from artesian almond milk.
And we did make our own homemade ricotta cheese. The recipe for that is in our cookbook, but we were looking forward to trying this as well to see how it stood against our homemade ricotta cheese.
It's very...
It's very salty.
Yeah.
And I even took some off a cracker just to make sure that it wasn't the cracker. It's a very salty cheese.
Yeah, I mean, I don't dislike it as much as the Parmesan, because it's not too far away from like what I know is ricotta cheese. So I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10.
I agree with you, Neil. I don't really like it as a standalone, but then again, I don't eat ricotta cheese as a standalone. I don't eat ricotta cheese a lot. Like I said, it's only when we put it in a recipe. But I think it's acceptable. The only thing that's really throwing me off is the saltiness of it. I was afraid it wasn't going to spread real well, but it did. So it's not bad. I'll agree with Neil. I'm going to go maybe around a 7. because I like ricotta cheese and it's acceptable. It's passable. What do you think, Nick?
0.
Why?
I don't know.
You just didn't like it? Okay, that's fair.
I'm gonna disagree with everyone.
Cool.
I actually sort of liked it, and I would actually. I've been resisting the urge to get another cracker and just dip it in there and get a big scoop of it. I think it has almost like a cheese dip thing going on. I could definitely see, adding a little bit of maybe oregano or some spices to that. You could even add a little sriracha to it and make it a really good. I think it would make a really good vegetable dip. There's a lot of possibilities for it. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's right along the line with this Parmesan.
Next is Kite Hill Original.
Yeah, next we have the Kite Hill Original Artesian Almond Milk product.
That one tastes
That's not
actually
funny.
a lot like mozzarella cheese to me. A lot like mozzarella. It's really good.
It has the moisture of a mozzarella.
That's alright.
Again, it's got a lot of salt though. Well, overall, I think it tastes a lot like a mozzarella.
Yeah.
It's not as firm as a mozzarella. Mozzarella is more firm, but it's more of a spread. But I think it's actually really good. I know it doesn't have a specific type of cheese that it's trying to emulate on the package, or at least I didn't see one.
No.
Just says soft, fresh, original. So overall, I think it's really good. I'd probably give this one an 8 out of 10. I think it's really tasty.
I can see this on a salad. Like you
Yeah.
could crumble it up and put it on a salad. But I could say the same thing for the ricotta as well. I mean, I think it's just, to me, it tastes a lot like the ricotta, only just with a different texture. I would give this probably, I don't know. I wasn't as impressed with this as I was with the ricotta, so I'm only going to give this a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Nick, what did you
What do
think
you
of?
think, Nick?
1.
Oh, you think it's better than the ricotta? That's good, man. I'm glad you tried
1
it.
out of 10?
Yeah.
Did you like anything about it?
No.
Alright.
Alright, cool. I thought it was alright. I think it was on par with the ricotta. Oh, I gave it a 6 out of 10.
Okay. All right.
Alright, moving on to Treeline Tree Nut Cheese, aged artisanal nut cheese.
No, please.
Oh, wow. It is much thicker consistency than. Alright. I'll just.
Safety stick.
Oh, I guess I'm like cracker.
Did it smell like cheese?
Huh.
This smells like dog food.
It's bad. Goodness.
Yeah.
It tastes like
It's
dog
still.
food. Tastes
still
like
good.
dog food.
Okay.
That's horror. That's great. That's bad.
Yikes. Yeah. Okay.
That's an aged.
It
Hold on.
tastes like bologna to me, and I hate bologna.
Okay. Hold on. As a person who's eaten different cheese as part of like a cheese plate, or I see where they're going taste-wise with this. It has like almost like a barrel or a smoked flavor. Like Jessica's referring to it as a bologna flavor. It has a barrel or a smoked flavor to it. I mean, I can see that they're trying to go for that cultured thing. It just. And as some of those cheeses, as I've tried some of those cheeses in those type of plates, you know, it's a really sharp, distinct flavor that, unless you're really into artisanal cheese, you would not want to pick this up, and I would not choose to buy this again. I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 10.
I think it tastes like bologna, and I don't like bologna, and I would not eat this ever again for the rest of my life, and I'd be happy with that. I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 10.
This tastes smell like dog food.
Okay.
Smell like dog.
What's your score?
3.
A 3?
Yeah, 3.
You gave it a higher score than these two.
Yeah.
You like it better than these two?
Yeah, still Parmesan.
No, but these two.
Well, these two are just like taste like whipped.
So you like this better than these two do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm not.
You have a fancy palate, son.
Not a
Don't
big
let
fan.
anyone dissuade you. Go ahead, Neil.
Hey, I was trying to think.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Neil, hold on. What else do you have to say?
These both just smell. I'm not a big fan of whipped cream.
Okay.
Yep.
It was bad. That's all I'm gonna say. Get a 1 out of 10.
It was not good. All right. The
Please.
last one is Heidi Ho.
You mean like
Live culture cashew cheese.
It really tastes like Parmesan cheese.
Does it?
Yeah, it smells like Parmesan cheese. Smell it.
This has a very, it does have a very nutty smell.
It does.
And I can actually taste the cashew.
I can too.
So this is not bad to me. I think it's actually fairly pleasant, fairly mild. It does have a lemony flavor though to it.
Yeah.
Smell-wise, it smells good. Taste-wise, it's all right. Plain. I didn't try it with a cracker yet, but I think it tastes better with a cracker. It pretty much tastes like cashew cheese, cashew cream that was solidified into cheese.
Yeah.
There's some lemon in it. It has a lemon flavor to it, so it's not bad. I wouldn't give it a high score, but probably somewhere around a 6 or a 7. I think it's acceptable. So
Yeah. Right along there with you. It tastes a lot like some of the cashew creams that we've created in our kitchen for some of our recipes. It is a lot stiffer than say the other ones we tried. Again, you're right. I think it lends itself to a dip. I don't think you'd want to serve it just right out of the container. I think you'd want to mix in, maybe turn it into like a pepper jack thing that would hide some of that lemon. Throw in a couple chopped peppers, put it in a blender. I think it would come out fairly well.
different spices and stuff you can make it taste a little bit different.
My score is 5 out of 10.
Okay, Nikki, what do you think?
You know, disappointed that.
Okay.
Cause it definitely smells like Parmesan cheese.
You think it smells like Parmesan cheese? Okay,
So what's your score?
6.
a 6. That's good. Good job. Okay. What do you think, Neil?
I'd give it a 6 out of 10. Same with the 2 Kite Hills.
Because?
I enjoyed it.
Okay. I think overall, I would buy the Parmesan again.
Yes.
I think that's an acceptable replacement for Parmesan. I think the other ones we're gonna have to try in recipes. I think I would try the Ricotta or maybe the Kite Hill, the Kite Hill original again. There's still other non-dairy cheeses out there that we have not been able to find yet in stores near us. So we'll keep looking and maybe we'll revisit this product again in the future. All right, so there you have our second take on different types of non-dairy cheeses. If you like this episode, give us a thumbs up down below. You can leave a comment if you have any recommendations for other cheese products or non-dairy cheese products that we can try. And if you like what you see, subscribe to our channel to see more of our content as it becomes available. So from Omnis Vegan, we hope you like this episode. Until next time, we'll see ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.